Welcome to tonight's ghost tour. We'll be walking through the old cemetery where, according to local legend, visitors have reported strange sounds, unexplained shadows, and the feeling of being watched.
That sounds pretty good, right? Google's voice tech is impressive, but watch what happens when we actually direct it.
Welcome to tonight's ghost tour. We'll be walking through the old cemetery where, according to local legend, visitors have reported strange sounds, unexplained shadows, and the feeling of being watched.
Same AI, same script, same voice, but now it sounds like an actual person having an actual thought. Let me show you how. Most tutorials show you the basic steps to turn text to speech. Add your script, choose voice, Charon in this case, then hit run and wait.
Welcome to tonight's ghost tour. We'll be walking through the old cemetery where, according to local legend, visitors...
Text-to-speech by Gemini 2.5 Pro is really impressive, but if you just paste script and wait there, the result might not be what you want. See how we make it even more impressive on CharmIQ using the same Gemini model. First, this is my request. I've got the transcript for a ghost tour intro. Help me create an audio generation prompt that's atmospheric and engaging. Before we start, Google has amazing guidance on how to prompt your audio generation. I copy this and paste it into CharmIQ Workspace as reference material. Now, my AI is trained and understands the best practices for voice direction. With that set up, I call my all-purpose agent to help me craft the prompt. Yes! This is what I'm talking about. A full audio profile for Charon, scene setting with cemetery gates, director's notes about mysterious energy, pacing guidance with strategic pauses. To make it easier to read, I copy the prompt below. See, my agent didn't just add random emotion tags. It's thinking about the arc of the message, where the natural pauses should be, how energy should build.
Next, I select the text. Choose audio icon. The prompt shows up in the first window. Below that, you can choose different models. I'm using Gemini 2.5 Pro. Next, single speaker or multi-speaker. Click the voice drop down. You can see female voices with 14 options and male voices with 16 options. Very easy to navigate. I'm choosing Sharon, same voice as Google AI Studio. Then hit generate and import. The result shows up right in the workspace. We have download options or playback speed control.
Welcome to tonight's ghost tour. We'll be walking through the old cemetery where, according to local...
Listen to that! When I close my eyes, I can picture myself standing at those cemetery gates, watching this guide who's done this tour 100 times. You feel that atmosphere building, that sense of mystery. Completely different from just reading a script. That's the difference. In CharmIQ, you work with your AI to craft the best prompt. AI understands your context, your story, and Google's guiding strategy. The exciting things do not stop there. Say we want to edit the audio. I just click the audio file and choose Generate From. In this demo, I'm deleting according to local legend and switching voice.
Welcome to tonight's ghost tour. We'll be walking through the old cemetery where visitors have reported strange sounds.
Nice. What's exciting is the ability to go back and edit any single file without losing your previous work while keeping the same seed, so the voice stays consistent. Something you can't do in Google AI Studio. If you change something, you lose everything. I can even take notes for each audio file. Super convenient for tracking different versions.
Okay, now let's try multi-speaker.
I will ask my AI to help me with the script. Again, something you can't do in Google AI Studio. Seamless workflow in one workspace. I asked him to come up with the dialogue between two people that's humorous. Well, let's toss in some overlapping, cutting in, and see if it can actually do it. Okay, this is perfect. Coffee shop argument. Fast-paced. Natural interruptions. Not bad. Let's try it. Copy the script. Hit audio icon. Choose Gemini 2.5 Pro, multi-speaker. Here you need to name the speakers in speaker cell. I added Alex and Sam, then choose the voices and generate.
Okay, hear me out.
Oh no, not another one of your theories.
No, this one's good. Pineapple on pizza is actually...
Stop, right there. We're not doing this.
You didn't even let me finish.
Because I know where this is going, and the answer is no.
You're being close-minded.
I'm being correct. There's a difference.
It's pretty good. Not bad at all, but it still feels a little reading one by one. Let's apply the CharmIQ approach. Ask our AI to revise using the reference material. Can you make this male and female and use the audio prompting guide for a real-life conversation where one cuts in on the other? Damn! Look at this prompt. Completely different level. Audio profile for Jake and Maya, scene setting, detailed director's notes for each character, pacing notes about interruptions and overlapping dialogue. This is like having a real voice director. I have no idea how this is going to sound, but if it follows this prompt...
Okay, hear me out.
Oh, no, not another one of your theories.
No, this one's good. Pineapple on pizza is actually...
Stop. Right there. We're not doing this.
You didn't even let me finish.
Because I know where this is going, and the answer is no.
You're being closed-minded.
I'm being correct. There's a difference.
Are you kidding me? That doesn't sound like AI at all. Listen to how they jump in, cutting each other off. The energy, the frustration. That's two people having an actual argument in a coffee shop. Incredible. Look, every AI tool can turn text into speech now. That's not the hard part anymore. The hard part is making it sound good, making it sound intentional, making it sound like you actually thought about every word, every pause, every emotion. Google AI Studio gives you the technology. CharmIQ doesn't give you different AI. It gives you a different way to work with AI. True collaboration instead of basic prompting. And yeah, this voice you've been listening to this whole time, generated using the exact process I just showed you. Welcome to what's actually possible when you stop prompting AI and start collaborating with it.